Anyway, so the trip, huh?
Yes.
So we learned a lot of very, very interesting things on the trip.
Before we tell about the trip, I told one person, a lady, she said to me, she knows all about it. She said she used to see them, or her mother used to see them in Mexico all the time.
So nothing infuriates me more than people saying that to me.
Why?
Because it would seem like everyone on Earth has seen one except for me.
Well, I don't know. But the kids are, and then she started telling me about how this is insane, and it sounds like I thought she was messing with me. She literally is like, you know what you should do? You should wear foil under your kippah.
Yeah, she was messing with you. Yeah, she was. Greg, I'm surprised that you should be able to tell.
No, she was. No. She sat down. She started. No. She started telling me about. She learns Kabbalah. She this. She that. She started telling me about like.
They didn't have foil. Kabbalah.
I know.
When Kabbalah.
I know. No, there's nothing to do with Kabbalah. But she started telling me about like all the stuff from like Shmalik Shmones and stuff. She's into all that stuff. And the entities that live whatever in other realms, which I was surprised to hear from her. Yeah, I don't know.
I wasn't going that far at all.
Yeah.
I wasn't going with the expectation of one thing or another.
Yeah.
I hear about a phenomenon that people are witnessing.
Yeah.
I would like to see it too.
Yeah.
That's all this was about.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't.
Yeah.
Thus far, folks at home, I have not confirmed it myself, which means I don't know if it's actually real.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was trying to see for myself.
Yeah. One of those videos that you showed me, it literally looked like just like a plane. It didn't even look like.
I don't know. There's like 100 videos, literally 100 videos there, showing orbs.
Yeah.
If one of them looks like a plane, I mean, look at the other 100.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. So basically, we set out on this trip. We got in the car, and we headed to North Carolina. Why North Carolina? Because there's a gentleman up there whose name is. Should we say his name?
You shouldn't say his name.
Should I say his name? Okay, fine.
Because he's not a.
He's like a little bit of not a recluse, but he doesn't want people bothering him.
And we didn't bother him, by the way.
We did. Dafka did not.
Yeah.
But there might be other people who would.
Right. His claim. This guy's claim is that it's him.
Yeah.
The reason that people are seeing these things when they visit him, well, is because of him.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I wanted to test that theory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's annoying. I didn't even get a chance to test that theory. So the way to test that theory is to go to that area where he lives, and specifically not go to his place, right? And see if we could find a nice, quiet little patch of sky.
We couldn't even do that.
That's dark.
Yeah.
So we could just look up for a while.
Yeah.
Folks, we went to this place, and it's like the only places that had a dark sky were private property.
Yeah.
And these are the kind of folks that you don't want to. First of all, it's not nice to
get off my property.
It's not even that.
Yeah.
I mean, they'd be in their rights to do that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
But we didn't do that. But it wouldn't be nice because you could startle somebody.
Yep.
Look at this friggin' German truck.
Yeah.
Parked on my property.
Why is detour on my property?
Right. They're gonna call the police. Right. They're gonna get worried.
Yeah.
Okay. So it didn't feel right to try to do that.
If anything, we pulled into like a fishing,
flea market.
Flea market.
Fishing. What are you talking about?
No, we pulled into like where they fish, like a dock.
No, that's okay. So where we went first is like this. The way that this guy was explaining how this all started was at he was fishing. He was with a group of people, him, his son, and 3 of his employees. Were fishing on the Cape Fear River in central North Carolina. I don't want to say the name of the town or whatever. Okay, so we found that place where this first started occurring to him, based on his claims. Yeah. Okay, so we went there, and it was already night, and it was creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Okay, just like it was described. The problem was when we pulled into the parking lot of this river access
Sure.
point, right?
Yeah.
There was a giant, bright street light
Yeah.
that was illuminating the whole place.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of safety,
Yeah.
you know, it's
Maybe been good.
it's good. It's
Yeah.
understandable why
Yeah.
someone would want that, because that's exactly where Jason is gonna,
Yes.
is gonna slash
Pop up
people.
exactly.
Your Freddy Krueger is gonna, he's
Granted,
not,
we had some weapons with us, but it doesn't,
we
doesn't really
did.
matter. Yeah.
We did. But we prefer not to discharge weapons.
You can't even conceal weapons. What is this?
Actually, yes,
Yeah.
I have a license to carry.
Woo.
Even though it's unconstitutional, I'm still
Yeah.
following.
Yeah.
Try to be.
Oh, to force people to have a license.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but still, I have
Yeah.
it. Because I don't want to go to jail.
I heard that Florida's going into constitutional carry, meaning.
We'll see.
Yeah.
So, so basically, we went there, and we had to. We arrived just at nightfall. I mean, it was already well into the night. It was after 8 o'clock. Okay, so we needed to pray the evening service. So we prayed there. Okay, and Greg will tell you, and I certainly felt it too. There's definitely a very potent energy there.
Yeah.
It's but that's not something you can discuss.
Yeah.
And you can't say, oh, potent. You can't make a conversation out of that, because people are like, okay, here's another one of those guys.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, heebie-jeebie people.
Even if you all felt it, still, it's like, so what does that mean? And therefore what?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so, but it was there. So just for people who've been to Jerusalem, right, or if you go to Crown Heights, right. I'm speaking personally.
Yep.
You feel it.
Hotel, Ohel, Crown Heights.
Whatever it is, you somehow feel it.
You feel it.
I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but you feel it.
Yeah.
I suppose that's some little echo of an echo of an echo of the Shekhinah, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So, but as soon as we, I guess we were gonna maybe start walking closer to the river itself,
Yeah.
right? Or maybe we're probably gonna explore there a little bit, but then a car pulled in,
Yeah.
right? And it was weird, and we got kind of startled because there's no one else there,
Yeah.
and the problem is that the entrance to the place is narrow.
Yeah.
Right, so it's like you have to go back the same way that you came in.
Yeah.
So if a car decided to block us in,
Yeah,
we're screwed.
Yeah.
Now we have a shootout.
Yeah. Yeah. Or something.
Or something out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A freak out, a blackout, a shootout, something out.
Yeah.
Someone's going out.
Boy.
All right.
It's like Deliverance.
Plus, it wasn't even like a pickup truck or something normal like that.
No, it was like a four-door sedan.
It was like a souped-up little something some kind of teenage shit.
It was it was like somebody.
It looks like that, the kind of car where they put a hole in the muffler to make it sound super fast.
Yeah. It adds 2 horsepower to the car.
It looked like one of those.
Yeah.
It actually.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's terrible. It's like one of the most useless piece of equipment you can attach to a car.
It sounds fast, just like the bus from Slapshot.
Yes.
Remember they banged it up.
The bus? Oh, the bus. Yeah.
Making it look mean.
And then it just like explodes. Sounds like it's exploding. Making it look mean. What a great movie, man. Oh my god.
That was a great movie. So, yeah.
Whatever. I'm not gonna...
You wanted to say something about it?
No, just like there's like a lot of dirty moments in that movie. It's just like, but it's just funny.
By the way, that movie was in the 70s, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny, Norm Macdonald, when he was talking about abs,
Yeah.
he goes, I don't know what they are, but I know that they were invented in the 80s.
It's true.
There was a guy in Slapshot. He's like that weird guy who was always talking about getting hookers or going to
Yeah. He had
a six-pack.
He had abs, yeah.
So that was in the 70s.
Yeah.
So somebody had it in the 70s,
Yeah.
all right?
Always had a cigar, I think, or a beer. One of those things.
Yeah, he looked like one of those old young guys.
Yeah, exactly. Old young guys.
Yeah,
he looked like his whole body was looked like 25, but his face looked like 60.
His head, he was kind of bald, and he had the comb over.
Yeah. It looks like literally somebody put a head of a 60-year-old man on a 25, 30-year-old body.
He kind of looked like Groundskeeper Willie.
Yeah. I think he was
but not as furry.
Defenseman or something.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He was laughing. He was a funny guy. He was a funny character.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So we went up there, but
that's the Cape Fear River.
Yeah.
Okay.
But on the way there, was interesting. We start driving. This is in Florida still, And we're driving. We're driving on 95, the big, long highway that runs up all the way up, to the turnpike, to Jersey.
Yep.
Even higher, I think. Or maybe it ends in Jersey. Yeah, it ends at GW Bridge, actually. No, I'm sorry. It goes up to Connecticut and Massachusetts. So we're driving on 95, and then at some point, around the area of, like, central Florida, there's construction. We're basically diverted off the highway. Can't keep going on 95.
Yeah.
Diverted off the highway. And now we find ourselves basically in the area of
Cocoa Beach, Cape Canaveral, and
Titusville, and what is that?
That's called the Space Coast.
That is NASA. Yeah, Space Coast and NASA.
So NASA, the primary NASA facility, launch center, and then the surrounding area, obviously, the where the people who work for that industry live.
Yeah.
NASAville.
Correct.
Let's call it NASAville.
So we drove through there. Drove through some dark kind of roads and back
creepy.
ways. Yeah, it was pretty creepy. It was
creepy
very creepy.
energy, if you
a
want
little bit creepy. Yeah. Drove through there. Got back on 95. So I think that night we pulled into Jacksonville. We just whatever. It was like very late, so we stayed the night. Whatever in Jacksonville. We set out, and now we're driving through. And Jacksonville's right next to Georgia, so we just hit Georgia. Boom, we're in Georgia. We hit Georgia. And now we're driving. So all of a sudden, I have to go use the boys' room. We stop in a place. I forget the name of the place.
Wait. I'm already confused.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine how the people are. Listen, this is what happened.
Yeah.
Here's the sequence of events.
Yeah.
Driving 95.
Yeah.
They close off the damn 95. We're driving around looking for detours.
Yeah.
Okay? And that took a while.
Yeah.
Finally, we found a detour. We decided we're going to drive to US 1.
Yeah.
And make a left to go north.
Uh-huh.
We realize where we are. Cocoa Beach, NASA this.
Yeah.
Space Coast that.
Yeah.
Titusville this.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So for the folks who know that.
So we just mentioned that, yeah.
Right, so we just went. Right. So then, we were driving, and then he mentioned that we stayed.
Oh, before the hotel. I tried to get a hotel, and then I canceled the first hotel.
Because it's in the ghetto.
It was crappy. And then in the second hotel I look at the directions to the hotel, the one we stayed at, exit 333. And this kept popping up over and over. 333 or 333. Or 66. Or 99.
Right. What's funny is, like, for me, 33, that number, is just kind of like, well, I mean, it's big in the Torah.
Yeah.
You'll find it everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But other cultures and religions, they know about it too.
Yeah.
Freemasons are crazy about it.
Yeah.
And we know that there's a Freemason connection to NASA.
Yeah.
Okay? And the actual space, where the space shuttle takes off from, right? Like, is runway 33.
Yeah.
Where it lands, I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
When it comes back from, and it's angled at a 33-degree angle based on the latitude. Right? They really, really are not hiding. It's
like what the heck?
Okay, so anyway, I just thought that was very, very interesting.
Yeah.
And that was an accident. We weren't trying to make that happen.
Yeah.
By the way, whenever 33 comes up, you can never look for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And folks, do this. Okay, here's an experiment, some homework. When you're driving and look at license plate, try to find a 33. Look for it.
Yeah.
You won't find it.
Yep. You will not.
But when you stop looking for it, it'll pop up in front of you.
Yep.
Okay, that's just how it's been in my,
It's kind of like shidduchim almost.